All right, so I'm looking online and I see two things that made me have to come do this reading. Number one, Donald Trump has invited no Democrat to his government shutdown meeting. So he wants to shut the government down because he's not getting his wall. And so they're having a meeting, but he didn't invite any Democrats. Funny, the emperor pops out. But he didn't invite any Democrats to the meeting. So I look and see something else. This is apparently not new. This has gone on, I guess, for a week or two. That the wall has a GoFundMe page. So private citizens are funding this wall, or trying to. First, you voted for him. He said Mexico was going to pay for it. Now, mind you, nobody ever asked the question, how are you going to force another country to pay for something you want? He never said that. All he wanted was the applause line, the tag line, the admire me line. I'm going to make Mexico pay for the wall. So now they got a GoFundMe page. Never mind that there are, kids around the world who literally have nothing to eat, but you'd rather pay for this wall to keep Mexicans out of your country. You call them immigrants. Just call them Mexicans. Just say that. That's what you mean. Because you're not scared of immigrants. You're scared of Mexicans. Just say that. Nobody's going to think you're less racist because you called them immigrants. Because the immigrant problem you have is a Russian one. If you really want to talk something. But anyway. So let's see if Donald Trump is going to get his wall. He said he doesn't mind it now, I guess, being a fence. I don't know what kind of fence. Like a wooden fence, play school fence, wire fence. I don't know. Let's see. But he wants a fence. Let's see. That looks like a fence. That's the Nine of Wands. You have to defend this, Donald. Here's the thing. You can defend it. You might even be able to fund it. But here's the idea you're going to have to do. Get rid of some of those defense contracts that you keep passing out. Or some of those lovely programs that Republicans like so much. Or tell your base that you're going to cut their Social Security and their Medicare and their Medicaid and then pay for the wall. Do that. King of Pentacles. That's the money man. You are a Gemini, so that's not you. But this is basically the energy that surrounds the nine. The nine is the card of working towards something. You are exhausted, though. But you have worked towards something and you now got it up. There's the money. If you take it from somewhere, you can pay for it. That doesn't say you're going to get it. This is just what you want right now. There's the idea. So you got about a month to figure this out. There's the Moon card. The Moon card is going to really shed light on your intention. Whatever that idea is that y'all are coming up with here in the midnight hour that the Democrats are not privy to because they couldn't come to the meeting, it's coming out. Now, you're going to tell them anyway because, of course, this is going to be public knowledge once they see what it is you're going to try to do. But you have to remember, in order to pay for this, you're going to have to take it from somewhere else. You said Mexico was paying for it. There's the Hermit. There's withdrawal. There's solitude. There's even some sorrow. You and the rest of the Republicans, just like I said, have withdrawn. You're in a state of defense now. Defending that idea. This is your base. This is your crowning thought. That thing that you want, you're withdrawing and trying to do. trying to come up with the money. I wonder if you're going to ask Putin for the money. Is that what's going to happen? Is that why you're coming out of Syria, so you'll have money to pay for your wall? Probably not. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I mean, this is dedication. This is hard work. Y'all are really going to try to this. Like, this is work. This is money. This is dedication. Are you going to get your wall? You're going to pay for something. I don't know if it's a wall, if it's a moat, if it's just a bird with a message on his foot letting you know that Mexicans are on the way. Whatever it is, you got something you're trying to pay for. We don't know what it is yet. Because we don't know the idea, because nobody was invited but Republicans. But let's see. Let's dig a little bit. How about that? This is your fear. Wheel of Fortune. That your fortune will be badly expected. So let's see. That's your environment. The Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups is a cup of, a card of like happy family or union, some stability. Right next to the Page of Pentacles, which is a money card. Money card with the King of Pentacles. Crossed by the Nine of Wands, which means hard work. Crossed by the Moon. You just may get what you want. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know how. Three of Wands. Yeah, this is your desire. Of course, this is the idea coming to fruition, so that's what you want. The Magician. You'll find it somewhere. You find it somewhere. The Magician means that you have everything you need to do whatever it is you're trying to do. That's why that money card comes up. You got it. Knight of Pentacles, that's money. That's work. It's slow pace. Then there's Triumph with the Ace of Swords. And then there's the Four of Swords. There's a relaxation. There's a reset. The Knight of Swords is chaotic energy, erratic energy. The Justice card. That's balance. Something's going to go wrong. The Two of Wands. That's the idea. Interesting. Interesting. So in the beginning, what I'm getting is, like I said, this is the Magician card, says that everything that you need, you have. You got support. You're going to find the money somewhere. But you got other things going on that are going to get in the way quickly. Like soon as the gavel has been slammed down saying, yes, we got our wall. That's when it's all going to hit the fan. This is balance. This is also legal trouble, but this is not what I'm asking about right now. So that doesn't really have anything to do with the wall. Well, it kind of does because it has something to do with you. But the wall specifically, this is your idea. There's going to be some problems. You may not get it at all. Let's see. Your desire, burden, and union. So, if you are indeed married to this idea, because you got to keep this one campaign problem, because mind you, you're the one person that ran on one issue. This is why this is why you got to be careful what you say. When you said years ago that you were running for president, the only issue you had was, I want to see Obama's birth certificate. And what we know about you is you're not even a good winner. When you won, quote unquote, this election, you still, for an entire year, said, oh, there was illegal voting and there was this and there was that. You sucked the fun out of your own win for an entire year. So when you lost to the Republicans when Obama ran, you went away quietly because you were not really running for president. You just wanted to get out there and make some noise for yourself. That was supposed to happen this time around. Because you had a one issue, you were a one issue candidate. I'm going to build a wall and Mexico's going to pay for it. All you wanted was to be admired. That's it. That was your only wish. You didn't have a campaign staff. You hired people off the street to wear your little stupid shirts. That's it. You had no real plan. Until everything started to hit the fan, then it wearied on you, and like it's doing now, this stuff comes back around. This is burden. You cannot get back to that place, though. Before you ran for president, all people knew about you is that you were rich. You can't get back there anymore. Everything is out. But that's what you want. You want that unity. You want that union. You want that old way of life. You're not going to get it. I don't know why that popped up, but there it is. Somebody finds a way. Let's want to keep pulling to see who it is. Somebody finds a way. It might be you and some self-sabotage. Because this is hindrance, but this is self-inflicted. On the world stage, this is probably why the Justice card came up. Your money woes have just begun. You think it's hard paying for this wall. Wait a minute. The justice is coming around. You're going to have to pay for lawyers too. The entire world is going to get to see what happened. This wall's not complete. That's not what that is. This is you. There is a lot of trouble surrounding your family. I get the karma card. I get the sun card. The sun is joy. It's happiness. It's positivity. It's confirmation. And then there's the judgment. The karma card. That which is old is becoming new again. You're reaping what you sow. And there's your family. The reason that all of your personal business is coming up around this wall, because I wasn't asking about justice. I was just asking about the wall. The reason all that's coming up is because you and your money and your campaign and your charity, everything is interconnected. Knight of Cups. That's romance, that's travel. The Five of Cups. Despondency. The Two of Cups. It's breaking down in the government right now. You can't control Pelosi. You don't know how, because women intimidate you. Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Wands. But again, there's some money coming. Excuse me, there's some money coming. But you would literally be a fool to take it. But again, you're not a person that has ever really been destitute. You went bankrupt 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Your father bailed you out every single time, including illegally with poker chips. You don't know what it's like to struggle. So I will say I do believe you will get the funding for your wall. You will get it. Here's you, Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords. You didn't get it from us, though. I don't know who this is. This is you. The King of Swords is air sign. He's a Gemini. That's an air sign. There's a new relationship, and it's sort of a dark money, sort of sneaky, underhanded. You got this from somewhere. I don't know where. Or maybe you could just be lying about it too. But this was like a person or people. You're going to get the funding for your wall. There's the Tower. That relationship is not a good one. And it's going to be the center of attention. It's going to come out, though. You're not going to get away with that at all. There's the Five of Pentacles. That's hardship. Resistant to change. Clinging. And then strength. And courage. Oh yeah, there's definitely, okay. The Six of Cups is a relationship, is a somebody you knew or know but haven't been in contact with for a while. They come back to you. You didn't go to them. They're coming to you in secret. There's a person, or maybe this person just knows how to get the money. Maybe they didn't get, you didn't get it from them, but there's somebody else involved. But it's underhanded. It's not somebody that works in the public. So it's not a Mick Mulvaney or a household name, as they would say. It's not that. The Eight of Swords, that's trapped. The Ten of Swords, that's loss. And then the Three of Pentacles, that's telling. That's what that is. That's money. This falls apart. This falls apart. That's really going to blow you out of the water, though, Donald. Once people find out where you got this money from, or where you thought this idea, how you thought this was going to work, this is not going to work. The Three of Pentacles is your partnership. That's your business venture with this person or people. Since this is a three, it's probably three people or it's two other people. Abandonment. Yeah, you're going to have to move on from that. You're going to have to move on from that. There's your Two of Pentacles. You're going to have to move on from that idea because it's going to be blown out of the water. You're going to be found out. Oh, absolutely. Look at the money. Look at work. Eight of Pentacles is both of those. It's money, it's work, it's skill set. This is the White House. This is the infighting. But this is coming to you. You're not going to it. And then the change happens. That's when you lose your support, some of your supporters. I say some, it's like a fraction, like a minor fraction, because at this point in the game, if you're not turned on him by now, you're not going to. The government, there is the compromise, which is why I think you may get some Democrats on this too, but you will reach a compromise. That's what temperance does, is compromise. It's a meeting of the minds. Then there's a union. Again, where'd you go? There's a union, a partnership of some sort. But again, it falls apart. It falls apart. Your Trump Foundation is going to lead, and that may be connected, because I learned today the new incoming Attorney General for the state of New York is a woman named Letitia something. I forget her last name. But she's a Libra. That's an air sign. Every time I do a reading on you and Ivanka and all you people, the Queen of Swords comes up, because she is going to investigate your Trump Foundation. Barbara Underwood is a Leo, so she's outgoing. This is the incoming. There's disappointing news around the money. So you will get initial funding for your wall. And there's the Emperor. People will be confused at how you did it, the way you did it. is some underhanded tactics. You will get your wall. Well, you will get the funding for your wall. People will not know what is going on, but it will come out. Investigators are not stupid. They're not going to be fooled by you and your parlor tricks. This is really going to... You thought Mueller was bad. This is really going to be bad. Because this is going to expose a lot of things. You cannot run for 2020 president. You can't. You just can't. This is going to really do you in. You have the chance right now, though, to stop this. To retreat. If you do not, the whole lid will be blown off of this. The whole lid will be blown off. Because it will look like, yay, Trump got the victory. He got his wall. He got all... No. You got the funding, but you got the money from somewhere else. You didn't get the money legitimately. You got it. Mind you, you're not getting a wall. That's not going to happen. But you are going to get some money from somewhere. I'll just say that. I won't say you get it for the wall, but you may be trying to pay your legal bills with it. I don't know. But you're going to get some money. And it's going to be mysterious money. And then somebody's going to find out. And then your ass is going to be really in trouble.